What? Okay, good morning. Good morning, thriving warriors and those who wish they were. Alexa, what time is it?
The time is 6:12 a.m.
Great. Alexa, what is the date?
Today is Wednesday, June 22nd.
Great. And Alexa, what is the weather forecast? Alexa, what is the weather forecast?
In Pahrump, it's 68 degrees Fahrenheit with cloudy skies. Today, you can look for partly sunny weather with a high of 92 degrees and a low of 68 degrees.
Okay, high of 92, low of 68. Great. Okay. So I have a busy day today. I'll be leaving here by 11, heading to Las Vegas, have meetings, 3 meetings today. To try to move forward on some initiatives we have. I think, again, the key thing to start with is Salvation Army wants all of the apartments. We will give them all of the apartments for people who do not want to be in the apartments. The way to demonstrate that you want to be in the apartments is to do what you're supposed to do, the main part of which is to pay program fees. That tells us you want to be in the program. If you don't pay program fees, it's kind of like you don't want to be in the program. So if you don't want to be in the program, you don't have to be in the program, and we will give you what you desire. If you do want to be in the program, you should take advantage of all of the things that the program has to offer. It looks like we may be moving out of Van Patten entirely into some of our other apartments. Let Salvation Army take that so that there'll be a presence of veterans, which will tend to make Van Patten better, hopefully, instead of the neighborhood bringing it down, which has been our experience. And we move our people who will be left into apartments not at Van Patten or Sherwood. So down the street, where we have 8 apartments, which our people in Van Patten probably don't even know about. But that's okay, it doesn't matter. They're bigger, they're nicer, they're anyway, that's an opportunity. So 3 minutes and 21 seconds in, that's it. So I want to tell a story today. This is the Bill Gates story. It's not really true, but good coffee. But it serves an example of how to get things done, how to have win-win relationships in business. So, where'd it go? There it is. Okay, so the story is that Bill Gates got a call, and maybe it's true, but the story is Bill Gates got a call from a guy who said, I would like your daughter to marry my son. And Bill Gates said, why are you saying that? Who are you? You know, the typical questions. The guy said, well, my son is really sharp, good guy, good looking, and he's going to be president of the World Bank. Okay, I'm interested. He then calls the World Bank and says, I would like you to make my son the president of the World Bank. He's smart, he's this, he's that, he's all of these things that is required. And they say, well, why should we make him president of the World Bank. And he says, because he's going to marry Bill Gates' daughter. Good morning, Greg. So you see how those things work. Another reason to learn how to type. Okay, so what's illustrated there? Win-win situation. Bill Gates wants his daughter to marry somebody worthy, and the World Bank wants to do its thing, which it can do by having people like Bill Gates involved and invested in what they do. It's called quid pro quo, or as I like to say, tit for tat. Not tits for tat, tit for tat. Look it up on the internet. It's a thing. It's a way to interact with people. I do something for you, you do something for me. So, but in this case, it's a little bit of a spin on it, in that what you want is you want A and B, and the way to get A and B is to get A to do something and B to do something too. So the guy wants his son to marry the richest guy at the time in the world, the daughter of the richest guy in the world, and he wants his son to have a great job. How do you do that? Well, find the richest guy in the world, look to see what he wants, his daughter to marry somebody worthy, and I look at the World Bank and say, well, what do they want? They want to be better at what they do. You can do the same thing. We can all do the same thing in work. Or as when I was growing up, there were cement companies out near where I lived, and one of them had the slogan on their cement trucks of find a need and fill it. Maybe it was find a hole and fill it, as opposed to SC Rykoff Food Company said their slogan was eat out more often. So find a need and fill it. Be resilient, be resourceful. Okay, 7:39 into it. Let's talk about fear and footnotes. Fear and footnotes are great mentors, believer in what we do, supporter, Seth Godin. Fear and footnotes. When you're trying to make an argument in a scientific journal or a history monograph, you'll need footnotes. Show your work. Make it clear who came before and what you're basing your thesis on. It's the real world out here, people. Make it clear who came before and what you're basing your thesis on. But it seems as though we're nervous and afraid. We don't need any footnotes. No is all we have to offer. Show your work. It's a good way to demonstrate that your decision isn't based on fear alone. Okay, so that's kind of I would say, kind of a gentle nudge regarding the wokeness crowd. A gentle nudge regarding you really need to do more than just say bad and accuse people of things. Let's have something to back it up. Okay, cool. So we are here to help you move from point A to point B. We have a lot of resources. We have a lot of talented people who are standing by to help. What you need to do is take advantage of that. It's like going to university. You go to Stanford, you can just go to party, or you can go to take advantage of all the resources they have and get the most out of your experience. Because there are three stages in life: learning, earning, and yearning. The better you do at learning, the more you're going to earn. The more you earn, the less you'll yearn. Everybody yearns. Elon Musk and those guys yearn for time. Most of us yearn for money, or stability, or security, or love, or whatever we yearn for. Everybody yearns for things. Everybody yearns. What you want to do is reduce the amount of yearning that you have. So, learning, earning, yearning. We're trying to get you back on the track of learning. Many of our people, not all, not most, but many of our people think the path to success is earning. What comes to my mind immediately is a fool and his money are soon parted. If you don't learn, you won't earn, you will yearn more. Okay, so we're at 10:53. Boom. Now to our Navy SEAL maxim. Yesterday was the only easy day. I know that Jeff and Greg really do this. I have to say, Jeff and Greg are out there every day, that I see at least, trying to make something happen. Anna, not so much. When I see Anna, it's usually waking her up from sleep. But at least she's out there doing her thing. I wouldn't say she's on the yesterday was the only easy day track. But Anna deserves a lot of credit for getting the job at Panera. Good job. And thank you, Charlene, for helping her do that. That's called teamwork. That's helping each other move forward. And they too are going to try to follow, well, to one up the Bow housing thing, in that they have focused on their credit and saved their money. So they actually have the ability to lease a house. That is kind of cool. Yeah, so good. So we're at 12:32 into it to 6:25. Got to get ready for my PT up here with the guys. And with that, please reach out. We're here for you. The phone numbers are down below. Do what you're supposed to do, or just be prepared that at the end of the month, we will be surrendering the apartment to the landlords and or turning it over to Salvation Army. So if you want to be here, you have to step up and do what you need to do. If you don't want to be here, that's okay too. And cut. Cut.